What up, YouTube? Darth Dub coming at you from a concept world. I was in the midst of making a tutorial on beginning redstone. I was going to start that series that I got coming right there, and then I noticed that we had an update, and the block that I've been waiting for, the composter here, showed up. You can take your crops that you have, many different types of crops, and you can throw them in there for some bone meal. Now, it doesn't give you a ton of bone meal for each crop you throw in, but if you've got some extremely overproductive farms, then you can start using the stuff from those farms that you're not using anymore to make bone meal. And if you look, cactus, okay, cactus worked. Whew. Kelp's working too, look at that. So I've tried it, and pumpkins and melons work. My melon farm throws a lot. I'm going to show you how to turn this farm into this farm. So when that's flipped, it's no longer producing melons, but it's producing bone meal. And I flip that again, and now it'll just produce melons and no bone meal. I'll show you how to do this. Okay, so you saw that if you left click that with your crop in your hand, it'll go and it'll make bone meal. If you throw a hopper underneath, as soon as the bone meal pops out, it'll be collected and thrown wherever the hopper takes it. If you put a hopper on top of or to the side of the composter, just run it into it, that's bone meal. If you just run it into it, check it out, it just automatically feeds. So that's the mechanic we're going to use here to turn your other farms into this farm. Alrighty, so what I did is I went ahead and made a cactus farm here. Now if you want me to do a video on a cactus farm later, go ahead and tell me in the comments. This here, I chose this because you can stack it, one on top, one on top, one. You put 3 of these on top of each other and it just produces more cactus than you'll ever have any idea what you're going to do with. I've only got 2 things that I ever use cactus for. I'll use cactus to stop a minecart dead in its tracks. So when you're riding a minecart, it'll just disappear on you if it runs into a cactus. So I use it for that, and then I use it for green dye, and that's it. You get a double chest of these, and that's more than you're ever going to use. I've got probably 6 to 12 double chests worth in my creative survival world right now. In my survival world, what I did was I just put a chest right here, and that was a slab, so the chest could be opened. We're not going to use a chest here. What we're going to do is we're going to say, let's just imagine that you're leading this into a system to catch the cactus, so you'd put another hopper here, and then your chest. Well, we're not going to use a chest this time. We're going to use barrel, because we've got barrels now. And then all your cactus will run into there when it runs out. Actually, you don't need it to do that. We could just have the barrel run right here. Yeah, there we go. Barrel run right here. So then what we're going to do after that is go ahead and it'll differ where you're going to put this depending on where your collection system is. But if you're doing a farm that's just like this one, right there is good. And what this is going to do is this is going to go into your composter. So we'll put the composter right here, and then we'll go ahead and put a hopper underneath it with a barrel right there, and let's put a block right there too. So then okay, stop boo-booed. Yeah, about like that, looks good. Oh, one more down here. I'm going to take this off, put that hopper right there. Oh. Okay, put that there, and then put the container right here. There we go. So now what that's going to do is, instead of running the cactus into there, that's going to then run the cactus down here. Okay, now what you can do to then make it toggleable, just put a block up against that and run power to it. And while there is power ran to that, so you just heard that, it went, that will not pick anything up. So there should be cactus in here. Bada bing, bada boom, cactus in there. Now the next ones that go, let's go ahead and flip that back up. Next ones that go will go in here. Now this is a single cactus farm, so they don't drop extremely fast. But you put 2 more on top of this and sit around for an hour and you'll have close to full chest. Now the rate at which it turns these into bone meal, it'll get 14 of your cactus in here before it makes bone meal. See, there went 1. So it takes you a while to get some bone meal. That's why you want a farm that's overproductive. Your enormous melon farms work for this too, because each time it crushes a melon, you get, I don't know, anywhere from 1 to 9 pieces. So you get one of those crushed and you could possibly be halfway to a single piece bone meal. So I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Very soon I will be having my beginners redstone tutorials. I'm almost done with my very first one. Like I said, I did this first because I've been dying to get these composters out. Now that we've got them, I can make my video. Love it. See ya.